please raise their hand.
The Council moved swiftly to take a unified position, affirming the view that ISIS constitutes a global and unprecedented threat to international peace and security, and agreeing to combat the group by all means.
La résolution que nous venons d'adopter
The resolution we've just adopted recognizes the exceptional nature of the Daesh threat and calls upon all member states to take all necessary measures to eradicate the sanctuary it's created in Syria and in Iraq, but also to push back its ideology, which is radical. This resolution frames our action under international law and the upholding of the United Nations Charter, which is our shared boon.
A parallel draft from Russia, first introduced on September 30th and reintroduced this week, stresses that military operations in Syria must be approved by that country's government, a measure unlikely to find consensus with other permanent members.
Attempts of some members of the Security Council to block work on our draft we think to be politically short-sighted. On the one hand, you can't combat terrorists and with the other essentially play into their hands by trying to attain your own gains. Active work on the approval of our draft is something that we intend to do with a view to its swift adoption.
It also makes specific reference to attacks in Tunisia, Ankara, over Sinai, Beirut, and elsewhere that the group has also claimed responsibility for. The text sought to broaden the scope of the Council's focus beyond the tragedy in France, which it must be said galvanized the Council into action this week. But the most recent terrorist attacks in Mali by an al-Qaeda affiliate and the one in northern Nigeria by Boko Haram demonstrate that this will be a fight on many frontiers that will be complex, multifaceted, and long-lasting by any estimation. Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.